Hello, my name is Suzanne Johnson. I'm a psychotherapist in Clinton Township, Michigan, although I'm seeing people through the internet all over Michigan. I want to tell you an exciting experience I had today with one of my clients. We've been working on helping her overcome her overeating, which she had done for many years. And a couple of months ago, she stopped overeating, and with the help of the therapy session and being in a 12-step program, she has abstained from eating foods that are junk foods that really triggered her. But she noticed that sometimes she still really wants them, which does happen. Last night, one of her roommates brought home a pizza, and today she really wanted to eat it. So I said, well, let's do some EMDR on your desire to eat the pizza. And so I had her focus on her desire to eat the pizza. I had her rate how much she wanted it, 1 out of 10, 10 the most, 1 not at all. And she felt she wanted a 10. And then we did EMDR. I'm not going to explain how it's done here. You can look it up on YouTube, but basically it's a series of eye movements, either watching a light or my hand while she's thinking about certain things. So she first thought about how much she wanted that pizza. And then I asked, where did she feel it in her body? And she said she felt it in her head and her stomach. And I'm going to be reading exact quotes she gave me permission to tell you about that came to her as we did this. So I did a few rounds of the eye movement, and then she said, you know what? I feel determined to not give in. I have been here before and I gave in and things just went downhill. I did another round. She said, quote, I have a feeling of strength that I will prove to myself that I'm stronger than my cravings. Do another round. She said, I still have the pressure in my head and stomach, but it's not as strong. I feel less craving. And did another round of lights. She said, because I'm knowing that my future is going to be better because I am not going to give in to it. I'm knowing that I need to rely on God more to be successful, and knowing that I can't do it alone. I have to rely on God's promise that things are going to get better. Another round of light watching. She said, God has blessed me with my body, so I don't want to misuse it. Then another round, she said, I feel more of a peace in my body. Another round of EMDR, she said, I'm not going to give in to my cravings. Another round, she said, I don't want to give up possibly years of my life to a few minutes of pleasure. Another round, I asked how much does she crave to have the pizza? It's gone from 10 out of 10 to 2 out of 10. And she says, you know, I look at it differently now, not just how it tastes, but more how unhealthy it is with all the sodium and the unhealthy fat. Do another round of watching the light go back and forth. And she says, I feel relief. I just don't want it anymore. I said, do you have any craving? She said, no, I don't have any craving. And my head doesn't feel as busy. Quote, I'm not scrambling to avoid something. I'm thinking differently, that I deserve a good life instead of that I deserve a pizza. That life is not all about the food, that there's so much more to life than what it tastes, that life is going to get easier. And then I did another round, and she said that freedom feels good and it's going to be better and better, and I'm not going to give up. I'm going to fight for it. And at that point, we ran out of time, but I felt it was a good place to stop. And I hope you enjoyed this story. You know, you don't have to believe in a God or higher power to have a positive experience with using EMDR or a 12-step program. But for her, she did. So it came in handy. And if you just feel free to make any more comments, and I will be making more videos about EMDR, especially about how it can help with overeating or anorexia. Have a good day.